Elizabeth, welcome in, my love. Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. He understands you better. Yeah. Lady H, keep making excuses. Because you can't change someone. And if you're trying to change someone, you're just as bad as a manipulator as he is. And if you're afraid of him, ask yourself, what's your self-worth and self-value? Only you can change your reality. Nobody else can do it for you. Thank you for the gifts, guys. So true. Thank you. You're welcome. Connected to the source, into super consciousness. Absolutely. You're welcome, Sophie. You're welcome. I'm catching up on... Josh, do you want a number? Give me a number from 5 to 666. Do you want a card, Josh? Thank you for the team bracelets. Josh, thank you for the roses. Guys, thank you so much for the gifts. I'm very grateful and thankful. Lady H, you really need to be honest with yourself. You really, really need to be honest with yourself. Because right now you're not authentic and you're making yourself sick. Okay, right, you're making yourself sick. Once you start being honest with yourself, let me know. Because right now, you are manipulating. As much as you want to blame him, you are manipulating. Okay? Because you want to change him, and he's trying to change you. And both of you are literally mirrors of each other. Mirrors. So the faults that you see in him is the faults that you don't see in yourself. And you don't see it in yourself. So, my guidance to you, Lady H, my beautiful Lady H, my guidance to you, right, is sit down and ask yourself, what is your self-worth? What is your self-value? I'm still listening with my headphones, all good. 4 years. So, in 4 years, from the time you've met your partner till now, how long have you been happy in those 4 years? Hi, Scotty, welcome in. Celebrate all things. It's been 4 years, but we've never been happy more than a week. Should I move on to fix my attitude too? Well, you tell me. You've been with a person for 4 years and you've never been happy and you're still trying to change him and you're still not happy. And you telling me that you can fix things. That means you still want to change him? You tell me, Lady H. Make that make sense. If you hear me talk, this is Lady H. Okay, Lady H, I'm you, you're me. Tell me, how does this sound? I'm in a relationship and I'm scared of my husband, but I think that I can, fix things, and I know that I can, but I'm not happy. Tell me, how does that sound to you? Slovenia, you have to be a subscriber, my love. Tell me how does it sound to you when you hear it from someone telling it to you? What advice would Lady H give Lady H? What advice would Lady H give Lady H? Because you're not hearing your words. So I'm helping you hear your words. I'm really not sure it's my attitude that is making my marriage not to work, or it's his reaction. If I tell you he's your mirror, how would you see it then? You asking me for advice. I know you're asking. And I'm telling you, you're not ready to hear it. Because every time I tell you something, you go on a defense. Okay? So, if he is your mirror, this is Lady H. Lady H, there's Lady H right there. If he, your husband, your partner, is your mirror, what does that tell you? What does it tell you if he's your mirror? What does that tell you, Lady H? Because this is in line with what I'm going to speak about now. This has got in line with everything that I'm about to speak about. Okay. So if I tell you he's your mirror, what does that say? What does it say to you if I say to you, here's your mirror? Trust me, I'm not going to judge you. I was once in a relationship, twice in a relationship, and I knew where it was wrong because it was a reflection of myself. All right? So now I ask you, if he is your mirror, right, you get angry every time you look at him. Right, so here is high frequency, here is low frequency. So you say you get angry every time you look at him. What else? What else do you see in him? Go onto Discord. There is tools there. If you do those tools, Lavina, you will change your frequency. Go onto Discord. The tools are there for free. Sorry, not sorry. I am presuming some honorary. I don't trust. Okay, trust. No trust. What else? Red like a lobster. I freaking love that. Jane, welcome in, love. Believe. What else? Trust you're doing well, Jane. Don't defend him. I'm asking you, low frequency, okay? You said you're angry with him just looking at him. You said you don't trust him. You said you don't believe in him. What else? Give me 5. I want 5. You've only got 3. There's more to it. Don't go on his defense now. You want guidance? You have to be honest with me. Be honest. Be authentic with me because I can feel your energy. Okay, I don't love him anymore. What else, my love? Thank you for your honesty. What else? Gabriel. Is Gabriel here? I've just got a message for Gabriel. Did Gabriel leave? Shit, I had a message for Gabriel. That came out fast. Is it in connection or what? Gabriel, do you know that lady you mentioned yesterday or the day before yesterday? You mentioned something about a lady who's not open to receiving. Okay? Ask her what happened to her inner child. It's connected to her inner child. She's doing something that she's unconsciously doing by utilizing you to do it for her. So it's something connected to her inner child. So she doesn't realize that she's doing that to you, that she's using you to give her answers, because when she was a child, this is connected to Lady H as well. That's why they said, Gabriel, tell Gabriel this. So it's a good thing you're in here. Okay. So basically what's happened is she's looking for someone to give her solutions. She doesn't want to do it herself because as a child, she always got given solutions. She doesn't know how to think for herself. So tough love, they said. Tough love. So Gabriel is tough love. It's connected to Lady H and your other lady. Their frequency, their energy is the same. When you spoke about the other lady, it's the same frequency as Lady H. It's not a bad thing, Lady H. I'm not judging. This is helping. It's just Gabriel is also a healer. Okay, so he doesn't deserve me, right? And he's not honest. All right, he's not honest. Right, so Lady H, okay, now we've got 5. Okay, we've got 5. Angry, no trust, don't believe, don't love, honest. Right, but now Lady H, I want you to see something. Okay, I want you to see something. Right, this is low frequency. Right? This is Lady H. This is Lady H. Okay, so what is the good things that you see? Give me 5 things that you see. Because this is the mirror. This is the mirror. What are 5 good things that you see in you? Because you said he doesn't deserve you. Okay, I'm not talking about him now. I'm talking about you. Because you're saying he cares for you, right? So there's a pattern you're having. He doesn't deserve me, but he cares for me. Contradictory, don't you think? It's contradictory. Because if he doesn't deserve you and he cares for you, you're lying to yourself and you're lying to him. So what is it? Very contradictory. Right, so let's get honest. What do you love about yourself? Give me high fives. 5 things that you love about you. 5 things that you love about you. Isabella, rise and shine, my love. Justin, how you doing, Mom, my love? In a destiny. Loyal to yourself. I'm talking because there's no one that exists. It's just you. Are you loyal to yourself? Because they're telling me no. So are you loyal to yourself? Well, they're telling me no. I'm going to tell you, okay. You need to be honest with yourself. Are you loyal to yourself? Or are you loyal to others? Because this is you versus you now. So this is you versus you. So are you loyal to yourself or are you loyal to your others? Because if you're loyal to yourself, this wouldn't be happening. All right. Thank you for your honesty. All right. Okay. Right. Everything is you. What I think as above, how I feel, so within, as below. How I feel in my body is what I'm going to see outside in the world. So how I feel about myself is what I'm going to see in other people. So everything I've judged in my husband is because I am judging me. Because my subconscious, your subconscious, Timmy Time's subconscious, Josh's subconscious, Deirdre's subconscious, Jasmine's subconscious doesn't know anyone but me. Only knows you. Only knows Timmy Time. So it's me versus me in the world. So everything that I have judged in my partner is something that I do not accept about myself. You said you're angry, okay? You said you don't trust yourself. You said you don't believe in yourself. You said you don't love yourself. You said you're not honest with yourself. That's what you're telling to yourself every day when you look at him. Okay? You are literally telling your body that I don't love myself. I don't trust myself. I'm expecting someone to do it for me because I don't want to take accountability and responsibility for anything that I do. And this is connected to your childhood, my love. This is connected to your childhood. So, have you got a pen and paper? Have you got a pen and paper? When we don't take accountability for our own actions, we don't realize how our world is a reflection of us. So you came into the right house. You manifested me into your life. You manifested me onto your phone. You asked me the question. I have to be honest with you as I am honest with myself. So these are the things that I did to find out why I was attracting what I kept attracting. And I realized that the world that I was facing was what I felt about myself. So just get a pen and paper. I'm going to give you some guidance. But you have to commit. That means you have to be loyal with yourself. You have to be loyal with yourself. Lady H, can you do screenshots? They're telling me yes. Okay, you ready? H8. Just write the H's down. H8. Everybody tap that screen. Let's tap that screen. We're slacking. It's 8:30. We're only on 33K. Let's tap, let's tap, let's tap. H8. H2. H11. Filikazi. H11. 15, 16. It's like a broader line on 15, 16. Age 15, 16. So somewhere where you were transitioning from age 15 to 16. So 15, 16. Are you going to drink water? Age 18. Womb. Yeah, 15, 16. And the womb. So somewhere along the line, your mom went through a trauma while you were in her womb. So that's a womb. Are you thirsty, Timothée? I don't need water. I'm on high frequency. That's why I'm asking, do you need water? Because I don't need it. My mouth is watering. I'm on such a high vibe. It's pretty cool. You good? Then why did you say H2O? And then they're showing me age 25. How old were you when you got married? It's not my energy you're feeling. Trust me, I know my energy too well. When someone's trying to project on me as something that's not mine, it's not mine. I know it's not mine. So, no, it's not mine. I've actually got so much saliva in my mouth right now. Got 29. There's something that happened to you and they're telling me we need to go deep in it. So what happened to you at the age of 25? Is that when you met him? Because there's something about age 25. What happened at age 25? I love you. Take care, Christian. Thank you for sharing your precious energy. Can't be wrong. Right, why did it affect you? What was the expectation of the result of that reality? Why did it affect you so much? Why did you make it as if it was yours? The baby of my son passed away. Was it your son? Julie, was it your son? Or was it your son's son? I don't know, they're showing me something and I'm not understanding what they're showing me. I get lost. I get washed away. I actually thought never gave him a chance to be with our son. It's your son. Okay. Okay, you holding on to that. So what you've done, Lady H, is you've attached that energy into your body, which creates a disease. So how often have you been sick in the last 8 years? Because they're showing me 8. In the last 8 years, how long have you been sick? Ow! Maybe I would rather be. Because they're showing you constantly getting sick. It's if you, okay, you need to be very mindful, because what's happening is you've attached yourself to this trauma, which you've now created as a trauma, okay, through your ego, which is your subconscious programming mind, okay, and you've lost happiness. In other words, you don't know what it's like to be happy because you're so attached to the past. And because you're so attached to the past, you are busy poisoning your vessel by keep repeating those emotions in your vessel. So those numbers I gave you are the ages you need to heal. My guidance to you, I can give you the seed. What you do with them is up to you. Because if you want a quick fix, there is no quick fix. Okay. And people who do healing on people, right, they can give you the tools, but you have to do the work. You have to do the work. If you want to see your life change, you have to do the work. You have to commit. You have to be loyal to yourself by committing to yourself. So write those two words. I need to be loyal to myself and I need to commit. And then you have to make a decision. Not I'm going to try. It's either I'm going to do it or I'm not. Because if you want your life to change, you have to change. In other words, you have to let go of the past. You need to forgive the past. You really need to forgive the past. You can't change the past. The past was there for you for a reason. Okay? It's what made you who you are today. That's why who you are today is because of what you've went through, which have gained wisdom. So you've gained wisdom. Don't play victim. You've gained wisdom. That means you've gained knowledge. Now you know how to experience life in a better way. Right? So instead of saying, who is me? Rather say, wow is me. Okay, say, wow is me. So be loyal to yourself and commit to yourself. Now write this down. Okay. Every night before you go to sleep, you're going to write yourself a dear me loving letter. In other words, you are writing a love letter to yourself. You're building a pyramid. I love that. Write a love letter to yourself at night before you go to sleep. Have you got Discord, Lady H? Have you got Discord? If you don't have Discord, I would recommend you joining my Discord community. There are tools that I need to tag you on. Okay. Second, when you wake up in the morning, meditation. So if you can, download Discord, because there are tools that are in there that you can start doing that's going to help you to commit to yourself and make a massive change to your reality, which will change your relationship. Not change your husband, but change the relationship. Just download Discord, D-I-S. Go onto my profile. If you go into my profile, click where the name is. You'll get a white box. Click it again. You're going to go to my main profile. Look for the thing that says Linktree. Right? Click on that Linktree and look for where it says Limitless and Timeless Discord Community. It's got a rose that looks like a galaxy. And then click on that, and it will automatically, once you've downloaded, it will automatically add you into my Discord, right? Once you get in, just remind me and say, Master, I'm the one that says you've got tools to tag me in. I will tag you. You got to remember, I connect to too many energies throughout the day, so I might forget. A lot of people take it personally, but they don't realize how much that I actually do. So they take things personally. Oh, she said she wasn't, she didn't do it. Well, did you forget how many people I'm connected to? So please, Lady H, if you can, there are tools there that I can tag you, which will help you. And start committing to yourself. Start by writing Dear Me loving letters. And in the morning, try and meditate when you wake up. Okay, please remind me. Please remind me. Thank you for tapping the screen. All right, we were going to talk about words. High frequency, low frequency. Okay. Who can give me a high frequency label? Sada, welcome in. Jane, thank you for the gift, my love. You are so welcome. You're absolutely so welcome. You can change your life, Lady H. You can change your life, my love. But it does take commitment and loyalty to self. Gratitude. Love myself. You should already. Love is just a state of being. Julie says love. I don't want to use love. I want you guys to dig deeper. I love your words. I believe I will change it. I love the way you said that. Yes, I believe I will change it to better. You spoke in the now. That already is a positive thing, Lady H. So give yourself a big gratitude. Abundance. Love is a state of being. Love is a state of being. It just is. Positivity. Kindness. Oh, Janine, I like that. Appreciation. They're telling me to put on light. Okay, we're going to leave it to light. Light. Authenticity is, yes. Honest, respect. I love the word respect. I would put respect here. I love the word respect. Okay. You're welcome, Lady H. Damn it, Janet, I was listening and you was gone. Kat was listening. Truth. All right, we've got enough now. Okay. What's a low? Humble? I don't like to use that word because humble actually falls under low. And I'll explain to you why, Jane. So I'm grateful you said that. Instead of using humble, use humility rather. I'll explain to you why. Thank you for sharing the live. Who was that? Lady H, thank you. Authenticity, yes. Okay. Respect. Take the word respect. What is the low frequency of respect? What's the opposite of respect? What is the opposite of respect? Disrespectful. What's the opposite of gratitude? What's the opposite of gratitude? Ungrateful. What's the opposite of truth? What's the opposite of abundance? You can say poor. Blondie, lack. That's the word I was looking for. Lack. Welcome in, Blondie. You can also say scarcity. Yes. But scarcity and lack falls in the same. Scarcity would be lack. Non-abundance, says Sophie. You can say non-abundance. Right. Positivity. Negative. Kindness. Cruel. Mean. Okay, appreciation. What's the opposite of appreciation? You can say spiteful, but I'm looking for another one. Can say unappreciated, there's another one. Nobody? Going once? Going twice? Devalue. Neglect. Spiteful. Devalue. What's the opposite of light? Everybody knows this one. What's the opposite of light? Dark. All right. Darkness. That's right, Bloody now. Absolutely right. So now I want you guys to be honest with yourselves. I want you to be honest with yourselves. How many times do you wake up in the morning with respect for yourself, gratitude, truth, abundance, positivity, kindness, appreciation, and light, all at once? As soon as you wake up in the morning, you open your eyes, who feels these emotions? Not during the day, we'll get there. Who feels this as soon as you wake up? Try to is an excuse. Timmy time every morning. Most is an excuse. Some is an excuse. I'm making you aware of something. These words try, sometimes, mostly, are all lies. They're all lies. You can. There's nothing you can't do. You're a divine being. You're divinity. So you can. There's no such thing as can't. Bloop, bloop. Thank you, Lady H. I do that 80%. 80% used to be 100. I got up like feeling like this today. I fucking love you for that. Okay. I respect myself. I've got gratitude for myself. Truth about it. Bear in mind, when you wake up like this in the morning, what are you telling yourself? Without the excuses, if you wake up like this in the morning, what do you think you're telling yourself? I love the rain. I can smell the rain today. I'm alive. I'm alive. I love you. I fucking love your words. I'm alive. I love you. I'm worthy. What else? Well, how does it make you feel when you wake up like this? How does it make your day feel? I'm worthy. I'm alive. What else? I love who I am. What else? I love life. It's beautiful to breathe. I'm on top of the world. I'm blessed. I'm joyful. Right? If you wake up every morning feeling this way, that's how you shift to a new reality. That's how you change your life. Not sometimes. Not sometimes. Not mostly. Not I try. That means you do it all the time. Right, Slovena, are you hearing this? Are you hearing this? If you wake up like this every single day, Slovena, what does that tell you? My house would have been sold long time ago. So do you wake up like this, Slovena? Because 6 months ago, your house should have been sold. Are you waking up like this, Slovena? I am honest. I wake, I remind myself as I wake up. Yes, some of us have to. And there's nothing wrong to remind yourself. Okay. If you wake up like this and you start doing it today and you do that every single day, what do you think is going to happen? So you've made a lot going on an excuse. That's what you keep doing. I keep making excuses to say why I choose not to wake up like this. Do you see the pattern that you have, Slovena? Do you see the pattern? I've got a lot happening in my life, so I'll choose not to wake up like this. All good, Timmy Time, right? I'm making you guys aware of what it is that you're doing. Okay, I was once this. I'm going to try to wake up. Oh, sometimes I wake up shit, sometimes I wake up bad. I feel like this most of the time. Now I wake up like this every single fucking day. I was programming myself. Now I don't have to program myself because I wake up like this every fucking day. Every day. When you guys ask me, how are you this morning? I am on top of the fucking world. I am. I feel it. I have told my subconscious that every morning I'm going to fucking wake up like this every single day. I don't care if it's raining, I don't care if it's snowing, I don't care if it's sunny, I don't care if it's hot, but this is how I'm waking up every day, right? Because you are the creator of your reality. You tell your body how it is that you want to feel, not your ego tell your body. Because your ego only knows what it believes. In other words, everything it was taught. You got to believe in a belief system. You got to believe in this. You got to believe in that. You got to believe in this. You got to believe in that. It's so much. It's so much. And I'm telling you, fuck everything else. Everything is you. Because if you wake up this way, nothing else exists. Hi, Water Bear, trust you're doing well. Take the life by the reins and make it happen. I used to wake up wanting my view. Now I'm absolutely grateful to see the sky trees. I love that, Janine. Train the subconscious. That's right. So when you're training your subconscious, because everybody gets triggered when I say I have no belief system, I believe what I tell my body what to do. I tell my body who I am. I tell my body what I am for that day. But every morning, this is what I am every morning. Now I don't have to tell my body because my body already knows. I am respectful to myself. I am positive and I'm grateful to myself. I am the truth to myself. I'm truthful and I'm honest to myself. I already know I'm abundant because I am abundance. Everything is me. I am positive and I know that I am because I am positive. I look at the beautiful things and I watch the cats and I start giggling like a little kid, right? Even when I'm trying to do a meditation. I'm always kindness. Even when Ate tries to piss me off, I'm laughing at her and I say, you can keep doing that. But I'm still kind to her. Okay. I'm very appreciative for everything that I have. I'm appreciative for the torn pajamas that I wore last night. That I haven't worn in years and I found it and then all of a sudden it's torn and I'm like, well, I get to wear this tonight. And I'm very appreciative of it because I actually have a pajama. I get to wear a pajama. Okay, I'm always in my light. I wake up as a ray of sunshine. I wake up as a ray of sunshine. So, if you're going to wake up thinking of what happened yesterday, oh, she disrespected me, right? Yes, like, I don't have this, I'm grateful. You keep lying. I had a pajama party all by myself, that's right. I had a pajama party with my torn pajamas. If you're lying to yourself all the time, if you keep thinking, I need to pay these bills, I'll go, what do you think you're waking up to? How do you think your day's going to be in this state? If you're waking up spiteful, I hate the fact that I've got a fucked up car. I hate the fact that these people are so cruel. I hate this government. Okay? I just hate my life. How do you think your life is going to be when you wake up? How do you think that day is going to be? Horrible. Right. Why? Why do you think your life is going to be horrible, Julie? Apart from it, negativity. If you had money, you wouldn't be saying that esoteric. Because you're creating it. That's right. You're the creator. Right? Because if that's what you're telling your body, that's what you're creating to your reality. Because if that's what you're waking up to, that's what you're creating. I don't like my friend. I hate my family. My brother pissed me off. Now, now are making you switch a light bulb. Because you think it, you create it, therefore you create it. That's right. Now I'm going to give you a little light bulb. Right? My brother fucks me off. My mother pisses me off. My mother's a narcissist. My father abandoned me. How many have done that? Not now. I used to. How many have or is doing it? I'm putting my hand up. I've done it. I'm going to own up to me. Right. Now, if those people leave their vessels and leave their bodies, how are you going to feel? Melissa says, I have in younger years, right? Everybody does. Right. So if those people leave your life, how is it going to make you feel? Is it going to make you respect the fact that you hated them? Grateful that you had them and you got pissed off with them and you were fucking angry with them? Is it going to be honest with yourself? Right? Because they abandoned you? Were you positive about the fact that they pissed you off? So if you had to take this energy and they're no longer in this reality, what does that tell me about what? If they've left this realm, what does that tell me? Let's be honest with ourselves. Because I've seen it all over social media. My mother fucked me off. My mother died. Oh, 10 years later, I'm still mourning my mother. So let's be honest with ourselves, my brothers and sisters. How many of you because let me tell you, your mother, your brother, your uncle, your sister, your friend, your teacher is a reflection of you. They're merely reflecting you. They are fragments of you. They were put in your life for a reason. You did that. They were all there for you. So my guidance to you, when you wake up like this, make sure you're not only waking up like this for yourself, but in gratitude for everything that you have in your reality. In other words, everything, even those that you think is negative energy, that negative energy is you. Because you carry those shadows in you. Because when you've spoken bad about them and you've judged them, you've merely judged yourself. And you're going to keep attracting that into your life until you start being honest. Be honest with yourself. Really be honest. Not hide behind these masks. I'm a good person. I'm on social media. I'm a happy-go-lucky. I'm rich. Follow me. I'm going to give you money. And the meantime, back at the ranch, I'm going to take your money. Right. That's right. Forgiveness is key. Melissa, one thing I learned going on a healing journey, I'm no longer in a healing journey. Okay. In other words, our ego likes to attach ourselves to a thing. It's like a leech, right? So as soon as it finds something like a label, it likes to attach to it. Okay, it likes to attach to it like a leech. So basically what happens is when you are saying, I'm on a healing journey, it attaches to that leech. And you'll always see yourself that I'm forever going to heal. So you're going to keep attracting that to your life. Things are going to keep coming so that you can keep healing. I always claim I am healed. I've dealt with the stuff that I needed to deal with. I've already dealt with it. It's done. I took the 7 months 5 years ago, I took those 7 months. I went through my awareness. I went through my healing. Okay? And I let that go. And ever since then, I've let experience be the experience. I no longer see it as a healing. I am healed. Now I'm just merely experiencing. I go through ups and downs of my healing. And I thought I went through it the hard. Yes, that's why I said to you, you've leached onto something. You've latched on it through an ego, subconscious thought, unconsciously knowing you've done that. You're saying the attachment to a story is for the ego. Yes. It leeches on. The ego likes to attach onto something. It's not a bad thing, but if you don't want to repeat the thing, you got to let go. I bought my paint. I've started painting. Just saying. Okay. Hi, Louise. Is it Louis? Hi, Louis. Trust you're doing well. Right. So I was so happy and so grateful for all things, but I have been negative and positive last year. All right. So Melissa, I've been negative and positive. You've given it a judgment. Right. I'm going to get to Melissa. Who wants to talk about this? You have to let the past go and leave it where it belongs, the past. Yes. Done a base coat? I haven't got that. Not the base coat, but I've done the outline, let's just say. All right. If you guys want, do you guys want to take a screenshot of this, or can I erase it? We're going to go on to what Melissa asked. Whoop, whoop. Are you going to go for a walkies? Keep tapping that screen. All right. Can I take this off? And I want to know if it's okay. Water Bear, are you still in the live? Once I forgave others, life changed so much. Absolutely. No, not until 9. Okay, cool. In an hour's time. Okay, can I erase it? Is that a yes? Can I ask you for permission? You were in the live yesterday and you mentioned the story about your daughter. May I repeat that here? Is that okay? Okay, if you hear me miss saying it, just call me out, please. I'd let you in a box, but I only let subscribers on the boxes. Because it's very profound what you said. And it's got a lot to do with this. I'm grateful that you're giving me permission. I'm very grateful. Guys, the story that I will end up telling is not my story. It is Water Bear Medicine's story. I heard him mentioning it in someone else's live. So that's why I had to ask permission. It's not my story to share, and I'm using his words through my voice. I'm not sure what it is. I had contentment that I don't know up and down. Okay, I'm going to tell you why. Right, so I'm going to erase this. We're going to keep low, and we're going to keep high. Right. So Melissa, if I told you, and I'm going to do this like this. I'm still going to leave this line here. Right. If I told you, okay, that I am nobody, no mind, no thing, no one. If you tell yourselves, if everybody do this, close your eyes, take a deep breath in. Breathe out, tap your heart. And ask your body, ask your higher knowing, ask your consciousness. I am nobody, no thing, no one, no mind. How does it make you feel? How does it make you feel when you do that? Absolutely, Timmy Time. Julie, good. I'm glad because you've leveled up. That's good. Very good. That's right. Free. Calm. Freedom. Free. Who else? Be honest, guys. There's no judgment. If you didn't feel good, you need to say so. If you want to heal, you have to be honest with yourself. Elizabeth says, be free. Melissa, yeah, calm. Okay, you said, yeah, calm. That means somewhere there's something fighting, correct? Or was it a firm? You felt, Saskia says, I felt empty. Thank you for your honesty. Make me feel peace. I love that. I feel the same, not free. Thank you for your honesty, Satiro. Melissa, yes. Okay. Right. So, for those that felt free, those who felt, what was the word? I need to use the word. Empty. Just calm. And what was the other one? There was another one. Hold on, guys. Just hold on. Not free. Okay. All right. Now, only the ones that felt this. Only the ones that felt this. Tap your heart. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Do I judge myself? Yes or no? First answer that comes to your head. Keep tapping that screen, guys. First answer that comes to your head is your conscious trying to get through. Yes, Melissa. Thank you for your honesty, Melissa. Thank you for your authenticity. I'm very grateful. Anybody else? Saskia? High expectations. There you go. Thank you for your authenticity. Thank you for your authenticity, guys. I'm very grateful and honored. Right. Okay, so I have judgments. This is all judgments. On self. Right. So yes, most of the times, high expectations. Don't think, speak from the heart. Because when you're thinking, you're speaking from the ego mind. Remember, you can program your mind. Your ego, you can program. Because the ego, your ego is what you choose to identify as in the 3D world. So your ego is what I choose to identify myself, which is a program. Which is a program. Which is your left brain. Which is your left brain. Okay. So now I'm going to ask you, Melissa, Saskia, Esoteric, and I can't remember who the other lady was. I think I mentioned all of them. Elizabeth. No, Elizabeth was free. All right. How creative are you? In other words, what do you do for creativity? Not on social media, out of social media. What are you doing as creation? What are you doing for creativity? That's right, Timmy Time. Welcome in, DJ. What are you doing for creativity? There's no judgment here. I'm just going to make you aware of something. Your thoughts, creativity? No, physical, not thoughts. Physical, what are you doing? Thinking is not doing. What are you physically doing as a creative thing? Because creativity is your right mind. Not very good trying to find it being just coloring and writing to get out of my head. Coloring and writing is creativity. I feel like I'm not creative at all. Okay, that means you've judged yourself through your creativity. So esoteric, because the three of you have the similar energies. So I'm going to give you some guidance trying to find creative. Okay, what is something that you used to love doing when you were 15 years old, Melissa? Because they're showing me and I want you to tell me what it is. What did you love to do when you were 15-year-old and you stopped? Something to do with dancing. I don't know what type of dancing, but I see you dancing. I actually am not creating anything. Okay, that is something, write it down on a piece of paper. What can I create to activate my right brain, my right neuron? Because your right brain is your creativity. Your left brain is your thought. Roller skating, I couldn't see what it was. I just saw dancing. Why have you stopped roller skating? Roller skate, dancing, skipping. I saw movement, but I didn't see the roller skates because they only showed me the upper body. So I got a fat yes when you said roller skating. So why did you stop roller skating? Because that's creativity. So why did you stop roller skating? Who judged you? Because they're telling me someone judged you and that triggered you and you took it as, oh no, you compared yourself to someone. So why did you stop? If you did it a few months ago, why did you stop? Where did the self-judgment come? There's something to do with judgment. They're showing me the judgment card. So when they show me a judgment card, there's something to do with judgment. Saskia, you said you like coloring in? And they're telling me when you were a child, you used to like molding things with mud, sculpting things. We hit 50K, whoop whoop. I got a negative thinking, I thought I went away. Okay, so the negative thinking is you fighting the ego. Can I give you some guidance? Write this down. Have you got a pen and paper, Melissa? Because your negative thinking is your ego and you're fighting it because someone told you that you have to kill the ego. I say kill the ego, but instead of killing it, I call it killing it, but it's not physically killing it. What I'm doing is that I let it go out of steam. You used to play in mud? Because they're showing someone playing in mud and sculpting. I'm actually knitting, but it's from a pattern. I'm copying a pattern. Is that, yes, that's creating. Yes, it's creating. So knitting is creating. But try and do your own pattern. Then it's creativity. How do I get a negative energy and doubting myself? Going within you in the heart. We're talking about that right now. So you popped in at the right time, yeah. Okay. Timmy Time says, Timmy Time! It's not about feeding the ego because it's about letting it run out of steam. All right, so here is some advice. Okay. So for those who always have negative thoughts and negative feelings, okay, I'm trying to remember what I used to like, but I can't. They're showing you when you were a baby, you used to play in mud and mold. That means did you go to a doctor and they gave you a label? Saskia? It's not starving the ego. I'll explain what it is, Timmy Time. It's not blank. Janine, it's not blank. You're more creative than you think you are. You just don't see how. All right, so you too much on your phone. Saskia, you too much on your phone. When last did you go into nature? Your throat chakra is blocked, Saskia. Just connected to your energy now. Your throat chakra is so blocked. So why did you stop singing? So Saskia, when your throat chakra is blocked, that means you're not speaking your truth because you're afraid of losing people. And what you've done is you've attracted low frequency, low vibration people. I like drama. I like validation. I like complain. You've attracted that. because you're not speaking your truth, and now you want to change it. To change it, you have to change you. By changing you, you have to be okay to losing people. And you are not used to that because you're afraid of abandonment. So my guidance to you, love, my guidance to you is start being honest with yourself and present yourself honest with others. And if they don't like you, that's their perception of you. There's nothing wrong with them. I did block and love all my life out of being scared of it, and I read it being alone a lot when you're older. I read it being a lot when you're older. Okay. Change. Everything you read is not real. I want you all to hear me what I'm saying. Everything you read is not real. I like that Dharma. I like that word, what it be. Right, and I'm going to tell you guys now. So, for all the ones that were in this reality and not this reality, but I always get rejected because you've created it so, because you rejected yourself. Okay, I'm going to give you some guidance, right? And I'm going to tell you what helped me. Okay. I can only speak to you through my truth, through my reality, through my experience, and what helped me to shift from a full 360, right? Okay. So, first and foremost, past, present, possibility. Can I change my past, yes or no? Yes, you are. That's why I'm asking you here. Can I change my past, yes or no? All good, Gavin, all good. I trust and know you're safe. Jane says yes, everybody else says no. Why can you change your past? How can you change your past, Jane? She's not wrong, just saying. How can you change your past? Okay. Thank you for the gifts, Gavin. Gavin, I appreciate you, love. Thank you. Okay, if I can't change my past, it's been done. Now remember, Jane said yes. Don't ignore that, guys. Okay. Don't ignore that. Jane said yes. Jane, I'm not judging you. That's why I said she's not wrong. Okay. You have a call, take the call. Right. That's okay, Jane. Take the call. Hold on, Melissa. Don't jump the gun. Be in the now. I've already noticed what it is that you're doing. Okay, I want you guys to hear this. Only now exists. You in the live, be now. Be here, be present. Okay. Be now, be here, be present. Elizabeth, I like your perspective. In the present moment, can you change anything in the present? Hold on, Melissa. Be now, be present. Okay. In the present moment, what happens in the present moment? What's happening right now in this present moment? So you only have right here, right now. Correct, esoteric? I'm living it. Right. I'm living it. I'm living it. Okay. I'm living right here, right now. Okay. I'm living it right here, right now. The past is gone. I can't change it. I'm living it. Okay. The possibility, which you guys call tomorrow. The possibility, which you guys call tomorrow, right? Is it happening? Has it happened? Does it exist? Does it exist? That's the question. Does it exist? No. Thank you, Janine. Hold on, Jasmine. The answer is no. Your possibility hasn't existed yet. Your possibility doesn't exist. I don't know if I'm going to wake up tomorrow. Correct me if I'm wrong. Do you all know that you're going to wake up tomorrow? Do you all know that you're going to wake up tomorrow? Yes or no? No. Right, so therefore it does not exist. So if I don't know if I'm going to wake up tomorrow, what am I worried about? If I know that I'm not going to wake up tomorrow, what am I worried about? How do you know what your future is going to be, Melissa? Because if you don't wake up tomorrow in your future, how do you know what your future is going to be? You're all talking as if you already own it. But none of you are living here. Melissa, you hearing what I'm saying? You say that I can change tomorrow, I can do this tomorrow, but what are you doing right here, right now? What are you doing? If I'm not going to wake up tomorrow, how the fuck am I going to know that tomorrow exists? How the fuck am I going to know that tomorrow exists? Who can tell me? If I don't even know if I'm going to wake up tomorrow with my eyes open, breathing. Right, Elizabeth. Why am I worried about tomorrow if I don't even know if it's going to exist? So what exists? It doesn't. There's only ever now. Being present. So tomorrow doesn't exist. The past is gone. I can't fucking change it. So all I have is what, my brothers and sisters? What do I have? What do I have? If tomorrow's not promised, yesterday's fucking gone, what do I have left? Now. Serge, trust you're doing well. I only have right here, right now. The now. Right. So what are you doing right now? What are you doing with your life? She's such an asshole. Oh, did you guys see the government? Did you read? The petrol prices went up. Did you guys hear that this happened? Is that what you're doing with your life? What are you doing with your life? I'll tell you what I do with my life. Can I tell you what I'm doing about my life? Okay, I wake up in the morning. I'm loving my life. I wake up in the morning and I am grateful. I wake up in the morning and I know that I'm going to have the most best day ever because I am truthful. I am honest with myself. I call myself out. Because every time I point a finger at someone, I've got 3 fingers pointing out. I am honest with myself. I'm going to fucking have fun. I'm going to have the time of my life. I don't care if there's a storm. I don't care if something gets taken, because you know what? If something gets taken from me, that means it's no longer aligned for me. Therefore, I know something fucking amazing is coming my way. And I know whatever comes, something better is on its way because I made it so. Did you all see that energy? Right. I get up. I get dressed. I brush my teeth with my left hand, even though I'm right-handed. Brush my hair with my left hand, even though I'm right-handed. Okay? I am creating. I come on live. I show you guys how to live life. I get off the live. I go out. I start dancing outside. I play with the cats. I go for a walk. I go and paint. I draw. I fix things. I build things, I go to the computer, I read books, I learn new things, and then I start resting. And I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready. And all the time, my language, let me tell you, my brothers and sisters, my language is my gift. Because the old Marcia, the past Marcia, one day I'm going to get this. One day I wish I had this. I hope I could get this. Oh, if only I could just be more positive. Marcia, that was the old Marcia. The new Marcia, I am grateful and thankful and happy that money comes to me in infinite possibilities through multiple sources on a continuous basis. I am a successful top motivational speaker in this realm. I am now. I am now. But Marcia, where's your Porsche? I am my Porsche. But Marcia, where's your Merc? I am my Mercedes-Benz. I don't have to prove anything to you. I know that my life is fucking amazing. Do you all see what I'm doing? Do you all see what I'm doing? I have existed in my possibility through my now. My language is my now. My creativity is my now. This is me creating. Look at that. I created. Whoop, whoop. We're going to get to that. That's where Waterbear's story comes in. I'm going to give him credit because it's not my story. I did not experience it. So I am physically doing things. I'm learning new things. I'm doing physical things. I'm doing physical things in my now. I'm talking. My language is my now. Not I'm going to. I am it to. I talk in the now, which is my possibility, but only now exists, therefore it is my now. Marker one. Back at ya. Surge. Back at you, my brother. Right. So if my past cannot be changed, my now only exists. I have to change the way I think, feel, and do. Okay. My possibility is not promised, therefore I only have now. Correct? Have we all justified this? I only have this now. Can everybody agree with me? Only now exists. I hear you. That's why I said, Jay, don't worry, I got you. That's why I said, you're not wrong, but we're in the present moment. We have to get there. Right. But now, my brothers and sisters, take a screenshot if you want a reminder for tomorrow morning. Take a screenshot. Remember, I'm nobody, no mind, no thing, no one. Now I'm going to share you a story. Take a screenshot because I'm going to erase this. I'm going to share you a story that's not my story. It is Waterbear's story. I heard him mention it on a live yesterday. And I want to explain what is happening. Because I want you to acknowledge your inner child. So did everybody take a screenshot? Can I erase? Give me a yes. I just need one yes. Thank you, Jane. Right. So now, Waterbear has a daughter. And his daughter was going to school. There was a subject that she loved so much, and there was a subject she didn't love so much. I'm going to over-exaggerate the story a little bit to give it a little bit of an Oscar performance. Waterbear, I trust and know you understand this, right? Okay, so here's this little girl, and I want you all to visualize your inner child. Right here, right now. Visualize your inner child. Yes, we're going to do the Oscar performance. I'm so grateful to Josh and those emojis. So grateful to Josh and those emojis. So grateful to Josh and those emojis. You still at school. Jasmine, you still at school. For dramatic effect? Yes, for dramatic effect. You know how it is, Carol. How do we get engulfed in something? Through drama. So I'm going to do it in a positive way. Not a negative drama, in a positive way. Right, so now you visualize an inner child that is going to school, that loves a subject and hates a subject. And I'm going to use the word hate instead of dislike. Because we all like a little bit of drama. Right. And this little girl loved the subject because the teacher loved the subject and she loved doing the subject with the children. So now you're in this class where there's a teacher who loves doing what she's doing, and you get to love doing what she's doing because she loves it. That's called my environment. Did you all visualize? How did it make you feel? I hear you, Serge. I was once there. So I can't comment. It makes you feel good? I'm not there anymore, Serge. I used to, but I know why it happened and why we are there. That's a vibration of passion. Saskia, it feels good, right? It feels good, right? I'm going to the other class. The teacher hates the subject. The teacher hates the subject. And because the teacher hates the subject, the little girl hates the subject. That's right, but I'm going to get to a point here. Okay. So let's not talk about your son. Let's talk about you, because your son is your mirror. So Melissa, your son is your mirror. Just like kids, our children are our mirrors. And a lot of parents don't realize that. We think the children are beneath us. The children are your mirror. Your children are your mirrors. If parents start listening to the children because they're still in consciousness, you'll be amazed what you can learn. You could be amazed what you could learn. Right, so I'm going to come to this. You're going into the class, visualize. Visualize yourself in a class where a teacher hates the subject and is trying to teach you the subject, right? But they don't like the subject. Do you like the subject? How does it make you feel? Because Waterbear's child didn't like the subject because the teacher didn't like the subject. Danielle, thank you for the follow. How does it make you feel in the second class? Unable to learn, Melissa. Unable to learn. That's called environment. It has a knock-on effect. That's right. Confused. That's right, esoteric. It makes you feel confused. It's like, why am I even here if she's not even enthusiastic to teach me, right? Do not want to be there, right? I'm bored as fuck, right? I'm screaming up because I hear you there. Saskia, right? That was my problem with school. I thought it was boredom. I was like, this is a waste of my life. That was just my perspective, not now. It was my perspective, not now. My perspective's changed. And I understand why everything is the way it is. Right. Okay, so that was the environment. So now what happened with Waterbear's child? Now, correct me if I'm wrong, would it be, if you're still in the live, please correct me, because I do not want to twist the story around. So what happened with Waterbear's child is the subject that she enjoyed so much, this teacher left, okay, and was replaced with a teacher that didn't like the subject, okay? Now she doesn't like the subject anymore, and this teacher was replaced with a teacher that likes the subject, and now the subject that she loved so much she hates, and the subject that she hated she now loves. If you had to visualize your inner change camps, Julie, right, environment. How does it make you feel? Me telling you that story, what does it make you feel as an inner child wound? If it's not school, home, not trusting. Trusting on who? Yourself or the teacher? Because it's a good word you said there, esoteric. You said not trusting. Trusting who? The teacher or you? Makes me understand things so much better now. I like that, Janine. Identification with the experience. Identification. ID. Which is ego. You've identified it as a something. With life. Okay? It makes you feel uneasy. It makes you feel uneasy. It's like 1 minute I like it, now I don't like it. Now I'm being judged for liking something and not liking something. I'm not saying that's what Waterbear said. I'm saying that. As a child, it happened to me. I'm talking from my reality. Not trusting people. It's not about trusting people, because people are a reflection of you. But I hear you. But I want you to understand that those people were put in your house, in your environment, to teach you something about you. Unresolved trauma, unresolved. I was happy to be able to learn and very happy, or very happy. Right. You were happy to learn and very happy. Right. So Melissa, if you were happy as a child, why are you not happy now? Because it's contradictory. To say I was, now I'm not. What changed? Get to the wound. What changed? I call it the envelope. You've got a red envelope. And this red envelope was the change. Something changed in you. What was it? You're the only teacher. Oh gosh. Dig up old memories. So if teachers find their love for teaching within themselves, all children benefit, vice versa. Yes. Waterbear experienced it. But there's a deeper to it. If you search, I'm not going to go in deeper today, but we'll do it a live where I'll go deeper into that. But I'm not going to do that today. Today I want to talk about how our environment, positive, high and low frequency. I'm happy I just have negative thinking, more emotions. All right, it's the emotions. So your emotions is attached to the change. Your emotions is attached to the past. So to say I'm very happy and I was very happy, your subconscious is attached to stories that you've created in the past. Esoteric. I was blessed with a few passionate teachers and I ended up going into those fields. There you go. Okay. So what changed? Melissa, what changed? Get to the change. Because your thoughts is attached to repeated patterns of a reality that your identity, self, ego attached. So if it wasn't your environment, it must have been the books you were reading, the movies you were watching, the music you were listening to, the people you were surrounded with. Something triggered that identity. So what triggered the identity, Melissa? The ID self. The ID self is the ego self, which gives you the opportunity to experience the prospect self of you. So you need to find your envelope. So the only way that you're going to get to this envelope is by connecting to your inner child and find out all the wounds that you've had. Because somewhere, somehow, you created a story and you've leached onto that ego identity. Because if you're repeating a story in your head, you're making it true, therefore you're becoming a hamster wheel. Dreams can mean many things. We are always in many realities. We are experiencing many realities, not just this realm. There are many realities. And some of those realities help us in the now reality. Yeah, my environment people, they came around, and also a heartbreak. There you go. So now you found the envelope. Okay, so that is wounds that you have not forgiven yourself and let go of. So you still leached onto it. Right? You need to unblock those emotions. Because by blocking them, it doesn't allow you for your possibilities. You're going to keep repeating that pattern. I hear you, but you understand that the story you created in the mind created that illusion. Serge, you're welcome, love. So you need to ask yourself, because you're saying, I had no emotions, and one day they just never stopped pouring in. Is that what you're saying? Okay, so you're learning to feel. Right. Why is it horrible to feel, Melissa? Because it's connected to this. Okay, so you haven't dealt with it. So Saskia, thank you for sharing your truth with us and honoring us with this. Okay, I actually mentioned that in the podcast, abused. You have to change the envelope. Is what Jane and Julie was talking about earlier, which we're going to get to. So if you stay, I'll get to that and how you can heal from that, my love. I hear you, I see you, I know you. Fatima, welcome in. Timmy Time says the higher self. If you want to call it higher self, I like to call it source. You're welcome, love. Okay. So you, Saskia, have attached that to the envelope. So what's happened is, for some of us, through the ego, and I like to put it in red because that's the way I dealt with mine, and you can deal with it in many ways. Important, I went out my way to make kids and fun numbers. Absolutely. So what happened is I made my envelope red, right? And I got to the labels, all labels that triggered me from childhood. If anybody gave me a label and it triggered me, I didn't react to what they said. I knew it was something in me through the ego perspective that I've leached onto it as a belief of self. Therefore, I've now created as my belief. Okay. Right, so that means, esoteric, you've connected that trauma as your own. You've connected your mother's experience as your own experience, which you leached onto it. So you've played the victim on your mom's behalf. Thank you for your truths, guys. Look at you all speaking your truth now. I got emotions, I got into spiritual stuff because I felt heavy, thought I had ghosts. We do have ghosts when we go through negative. I'm going to explain to you guys what happens when you're on low vibration and you believe in demons. Okay, I'm going to tell you a story. You really need to hear me now, okay? All right. I'm going to share you a piece of my reality. A piece of my reality, right? I was brought up in a belief system. I had a mother who didn't know what love was. I had a mother that it had to be her way or no way. Okay. You're welcome, B. And even though I could see things, I could speak to animals, I was always told I was demonic, it was demon, and it was horrible. You can't do that. People, you've got a demon in you. You've got to get it, taken out of you, right? That fear was embedded in me so much so that I created it, and I started going into negative, all low frequency, low vibrations. So much so that I could stop sleeping. I could not sleep because every time I slept, I started seeing these demons. I started seeing these things. I would wake up with scratches in my body because it's like I went into this reality of evil, demonic things. And that happened all my life until I hit the age of 45. Okay. What happened at the age of 45, I was in a very toxic relationship. I can't blame him. I take accountability and responsibility. It was then my reality to get me to where I am today. Because if I have to blame anyone, it's my fault and his fault. We will both take accountability and responsibility. What he does got nothing to do with me. If he still blames me, that's his choice. I was in such a toxic relationship, got out of that relationship. I ran away from it. I had a very successful business. I let go of my business. I just literally took 12 items in a bag and I ran away. And when I tell you I left a very successful business, I started that business with nothing and I had everything. I left everything. I made a choice to change my life. Okay. I then went through a healing, which then got me to an awareness. So even though I was gifted all my life, which all of you were, and all of you are gifted, every single one of you are gifted, okay? I went through an awareness. And in going through this awareness, I went through my dark night of the soul. And all these belief systems came up. All these belief systems. All these belief systems. Spirituality, Christianity, Muslim, numerology, Scientology. All these belief systems were coming out of my system. And they were just coming out. At one stage, I thought I was going... Right. And then I realized this is all a lie. Man created this. This is all a lie. I just woke up and I said, I believe in nothing but what I create through my thought, words, and emotions. I literally took a blank piece of paper. I literally took a blank piece of paper and I wrote all the belief systems on there. Every single motherfucking one of them. Every single one of them. And I'm done. Fuck this shit. None of this is real. We are infinite. I can do anything I want. It's not what they think. It's what I think. I'm creating all this shit. I'm creating it. Because everything that I believed was a lie. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm telling you me. I'm telling you my story. I cannot tell you. Because if I tell you what to do, I am no better than anything that's out there trying to indoctrinate you. And that is not what I'm here for. I let go of every belief system that there exists in this realm because none of them is real. Once you hit the void, once you touch the void, once you go into the void, once you kill yourself and live yourself free, and I'm not saying physically kill yourself, guys, don't take me literally here. I'm talkingly, emotionally, kill all versions of you that existed through a belief. Through a belief. Ego belief. I detached from everything. I detached from people, places, and things and realized that everything is me. And everything was reflecting back to me what I thought of me, what I believed in me. I was doing my own world. That's why I wasn't happy. Because I was listening to what everybody was saying that I should believe. I should believe in a card. No. This is man-made. It's a paper. It's energy. Why would I believe this when my soul, my consciousness is going to be honest with me because I trust me. Because I know me. Because I am who I think I am. Once I trusted myself and I got to know myself, I then chose an identity. Are you all hearing me? I chose an identity, ego identity, so that I can come here and share you my knowledge, my wisdom, my little seeds. Because I can't tell you what to do. I can only show you. I can only show you what to do. I can't tell you what to do. Because if I tell you what to do, I am a manipulating little shit trying to indoctrinate you into a little box to believe in what I believe. And I choose not to because I've let go of every motherfucking label that's out there. Every label that society has put out there. Oh, narcissist. You're the narcissist. Because you know what narcissist means? You're a self-loving, therefore causing chaos. And here we're telling us to love ourselves. So if you're going to call someone a narcissist, look in the mirror, my brothers and sisters, because you're all one. Because if you're telling people what to do and you're not doing it, ask yourself, why are you labeling someone? Why are you putting people in boxes? To make you feel good? To make you feel good? No one can make you feel good but you. No one could make me feel good but me. No one could heal me but me. I had no one saving my fucking ass. I had no food for 4 months. There was no motherfucking at my door saying, yeah, Marcia, here's 6 eggs. I was sleeping on a cold floor and there was no motherfucker saying, hey, Marcia, here's 6 blankets. So my guidance to you, if you don't want to go through what I went through, let me just give you the seeds and you decide for yourself. Because your world, your reality, is a reflection of what you believe in you. It doesn't matter if you think you want to be a sweeper, be a sweeper. If it makes you happy, be it. If you want to be a nurse, it makes you happy, be it. But don't attach to it. Because if you want to do it for 10 years and you want to be a singer tomorrow, you can be it. It's all you. It's up to you. But I'm scared of what? Of failing. Failing who? Failing who? The validation that you seek from society? Then you're not being authentic, my brothers and sisters. You're not being authentic. Because if you were authentic, you would be doing what you fucking love, regardless of what people in society thinks of you. Correct me if I'm wrong. Talking from experience here. I've got 3 books out. I've got a podcast. Episode 45 has just been released on Patreon. I've got tools on Patreon. I've got a Discord community with 300 members. And trust me, my brothers and sisters, it wasn't done overnight. It's taken me 5 years. 5 years. Hold on. TikTok wants to know if I'm an alien. And in those 5 years, I had to restart 3 times. Do you know how you find out? Do you know how you find out? By just doing. I was printing t-shirts. I started loving printing t-shirts. And then I got bored with printing t-shirts. So I left printing t-shirts. And then I started branding buildings. Windows. I started love branding buildings and windows. Then I got bored with it. And then I went to websites. I started love doing websites. I went into it. I got bored. Then I started doing apps. I started love doing apps. And then I got bored with it. And then I left that. And then I started doing painting. Got bored with it, left it. I started sculpting. Got bored with it, left it, then I started writing. Got bored with it, left it, then I started entertaining. I'm still entertaining, by the way. I think I love this more than anything else. I wanted to do something more. Hey, I wanted to give podcasts a try. I'm doing a podcast. Who's listening to? Whoever wants to listen to it. But how do you know successful? Because I'm doing what I love. I'm not doing what people want or think what is success. Just the fact that I'm doing it is successful. The fact that I'm doing it is successful. It's not the amount of people listening. It's the fact that I'm doing it. That, my brothers and sisters, is my success. I'm not living for people. I'm living for me. So ask yourself, why are you not living? Are you living for you or are you living for them? So what are you doing? Are you living for them or are you living for you? Because if you were living for you, you would trust your journey, you would trust what you're doing. If you were living for you, you knew who you were and you knew what to do. If you were living for you, you already knew who you are. Yes or no, my brothers and sisters? But I need someone to tell me if it's good or bad. Who's creating it, them or me? I validate me. I don't need someone to validate me. Yeah, but you know what? There's some guy who's got 5 billion followers and he's doing it right. Well, for you, what are you doing with your life? Because I'm doing something. I'm doing something. Here you are judging me with a guy who's got 5 billion followers, and here you are trying to tell me that I'm not successful, but all I hear you say every fucking day is, bitch man, my life is shit, I can't do it. And now you're telling me to stop doing what I love? Because I love podcasting? Because I love entertaining? Now you're telling me that I shouldn't do it because you see it as failure? Fuck no. Because when I go to the toilet, I don't tell you to come to the toilet with me and wipe my ass for me, do I? Do you guys take people with you to wipe your ass for you? Yes or no, my brothers and sisters? Do you? Do you let people come to the toilet with you? No. So why are you letting them to dictate to you how and what you should not do? Hopefully not, says Dave. The dogs are different. Just don't let them clean the ass. That's all I'm saying. So if you are not happy with your thoughts, ask yourself why. That's right, Carol. My shadows. And what are my shadows? What are my shadows? The word's there. My shadows. They are my shadows. Right. And why are they my shadows? Because they were experiences that I experienced. And because I judged it, and because I judged it as a good or a bad, because I've judged it as a good or a bad, my ego has leached onto it as a good or a bad. Therefore creates guilt, shame, animosity, regrets. Thank you for that word, because I was going to get there. Because I've judged it as a good or a bad, my ego has leached on an identity, and therefore it's going to keep going in my brain until I tell it to stop. So, someone asked, how do I tell it to stop? Do you all want to know? Do you all want to know how you tell your brain to stop? It's fucking easy. And it is easy. Someone's going to have to clean a table with all this paper around. Firstly and foremost, do I get an Oscar performance? Do I get an Oscar performance? Guilt for talking bad to parents. You can heal from that. Let go of the guilt. Everybody's done it. Everybody. You've been hard on yourself. Always. I did, Monique. Thank you. All right. How do I get rid of my negative thoughts? Nazima, welcome in. Timmy Tom, thank you. Nikki, thank you. I go into nature. I go into nature. No phone, no technology, nothing. I go into nature. And as I go into nature, with no phone, no thing, I then trust myself that I'm going to be a nobody, no mind, no thing, no one. I trust myself. Hear me, my brothers and sisters. I trust myself to be a nobody, no mind, no thing, no one. And I'm going to just be present. Be now. I'm going to be now. I'm going to be present in the now. But then comes I call it my choo-choo train. But then comes the ego identity. Oh, do you remember this? It's going to come. The old Marcia would have said, why? The new Marcia. Did you see that? Did you hear that? Did you know that? But Marcia, I'm in your head. Marcia! Are you all seeing what I'm doing? I am literally not fighting. I'm not feeling the emotion. I'm just in the now, observing these thoughts, focusing on my breath, admiring my abundance in front of me. But my brain is going choo-choo, choo-choo. I am just going to let you choo-choo away and I'm going to enjoy this. I'm not going to feel this. I'm just going to observe you, observing my thoughts. And then all of a sudden it's going to get quiet. And then when it gets quiet, like really quiet, all of a sudden I feel a twitch in my arm. My legs are going this. I'm feeling this energy going. All of a sudden I can feel this energy flowing through me. Like this energy, all of a sudden. The train's gone. The train went. I didn't even say goodbye to it, Serge. Do you think the train's going to feel abandoned because I didn't say goodbye to it because I ignored it? I don't know. Serge, do you think? Do you think that my ego is going to feel abandoned because I ignored it? Mine didn't. Mine just went. It didn't even go doo-doo. It just went. Right? Not? I just enjoyed this view and I love this view, and then all of a sudden I could feel my heart. Oh, fuck. Guys, I got a heartbeat. Oh, wow. My heart's beating. Is this what it feels like to feel? Holy Mother of Applause. John Cohee calls the mind the great trickster. Yes, it is. It is the great trickster. But you have full control of your mind. You have control of your mind, Melissa. That's what I'm trying to show you here. Did the mind control me or did I control the mind? Who's the mind? Who's the mind? Melissa, who's the mind? That's right, the scene. Divine timing is you. I'll explain that now. Who's the mind? Right, it's me, which is the ego me, which is my shadow, right? Which is an illusion, which is not real. Because none of this is real. None of this is real. So you can be a priest, you can be a governor, you can be a pianist, you can be anything you want to be, and it's still okay. As long as you don't attach yourself to it. Because as soon as you leech onto it, that's an attachment. But what if I come back and I don't know what's good with controlling my mind and my emotions? That's because you don't trust yourself. You've doubted yourself already. You're already doubting before you even done it. So what happens? If I think it, I become it. So yes, Melissa, I am doubting myself before I even done it because I'm in the possibility. So Melissa, you were in the now, just now, and you were so optimistic, but then all of a sudden you went to possibility. But instead of saying, I've already done it, I was successful, you have created doubt. You've attached an ego identity of doubt on a possibility that could have actually been magical. Did you see how you've just manifested a possibility? Through doubt, through your words. I want you to be mindful of your words. Are you aware of it? I'm going to pin it. Read what you wrote there. Do you see the habits, the patterns that you have? I enjoy you. I enjoy you. I appreciate you so much, Serge. Says it's what I do. Exactly. It is what I do. Melissa, does it make sense? Do you see how you did that? You subconsciously did that through a program. I appreciate you. Okay, the word try is an excuse. Change the way you speak. There is no try. There is no coulda, shoulda. There's no word. It's now. Only now exists. So either I do or I don't. So make a conscious decision right here, right now. Do you want to do this or don't you want to do this? Yes or no? Speak in the now, Melissa. Going to is an excuse. Only now exists. I don't know if tomorrow I'm going to wake up. So to say I'm going to, it does not exist. I'm doing it or I'm choosing not to. Amber, rise and shine, love. Julie, I do, I am. Come, Melissa. Everybody who's interested, you either are or you're not. What are you? Yes or no? Come on, are we going to do this? I do that I am. I am. There you go. Melissa. No, yes. Saskia, are you going to do this? Mani, yes. Nazima, yes. Saskia, yes. Okay, you've spoken into the now, therefore you are. Not a possibility, you are in the now. Therefore you've become. Now, how does it feel to know that you're doing this already? How are you feeling right now doing it already without doing it? Come on, guys. How does it make you feel? Powerful, says Noor. What else? Come on. Exhilarating. What else? Excited. Excited. Oh, what else? Great, Jasmine. What else? Freedom. 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 I'm free. You know why I'm free? Accomplished, feeling good, miracle. You know why I'm free? Because I can be anything, anybody, anyone, any mind, and nothing. I can be anything and everything and yet nothing at the same time. I can be anything, everything, anyone, yet nothing at the same time. Who's got control of the mind? You or the mind? That's right, I'm healed. Who's got the control of the mind? You or the mind? You. Right. Who's got control of the body? You or the mind? You. That's right. Who's got control of your future? You or the mind? Right. So that makes you what? Unlimited. Because everything I believe, everything that I identify through an ego, identity, with no attention, with no attachment, I therefore become. I'm the controller. That's right, you are the controller. Because what I believe, I become. Which what I believe and what I become becomes my new personality. And my personality has got nothing to do with anyone. I'll be on tomorrow. Oh shit, tomorrow's Tuesday. I'm not going to be on tomorrow. I'll be on just for the meditation for those who want to do the meditation. So you need to tell me now or on Discord. Melissa, I have a Discord community. You're welcome. There are tools there for free. Guys, I have a Discord community. You're all welcome to join. There are free tools for free. Patreon is not free. Okay. 6, that's your 5 o'clock. My 6 o'clock, your 5 o'clock. Okay. My that's right. My personality becomes my personal reality now. Because nothing else exists but now. You got this, Melissa. Don't forget to go into nature. That's right. No past, no future, only now exists. Okay. If you guys want the links are on the bio for the Discord community. Okay, so what I believe, I become, therefore creates my personality, and my personality is my personal, it's my personal reality. Thank you for the finger hearts, I'm very grateful. Which only exists in the now. So I have control of my emotions by feeling my emotions because my emotions are valid. My thoughts, I'm going to let them flow. I'm going to let them flow because they're not real. They are stories that I've leached onto through a past experience, therefore they're not real. They're not now. Okay. Someone asked me about divine timing. You are the divine timing because you are divinity. You are divinity. So that is what divine timing is. It means your divinity's vibration. So what you believe in the now and in that frequency, in that vibration, with no expectations of any outcome, in knowing what you are already, you then allow divine timing, your divinity energy self, to bring forth to you that you are. Because you already are in now. Because you're vibrating to that frequency. Because money is you, it's a frequency. Everything is you, it's inside of you. And if you see it as outside of you, you're always going to be chasing. So when you're chasing and you think it's outside of you, you will always be chasing. Because only now exists. I don't know if tomorrow is coming, I only have now. Yesterday is gone, I can do nothing about it. We're almost at 100K, we've got a few minutes left. That's right. So if you attract, now listen to Noon. Noon, hear your words. If you attract and you don't chase, what needs to go will go and the new will come in. Because if you're not letting go of the old, you're not allowing. That's because you're attached. Does that make sense? No? You have to be able to lose things to let new things come. And this is what a lot of people are not used to. The old has to go for the new to come in. It's called an ocean. You've got to wave with the ocean. Let what needs to go for the new things to come. And if you're holding on to the old, there's no way the new can come. There is no way. I'm telling you guys now. If you're holding on to that envelope, there is no way those doors will open. You're welcome. Just remember, you're divine. You're a divinity. That's why they call it divine timing, because it's the divine in you that needs to vibrate in you to be that thing right now. And if you're not that thing right now, okay, I'll give you guys another example. They're telling me to give it to you in another way. Okay. Another way of saying this is, when I get my house, I'm going to be happy. Then you'll never get your house. Why? Because you've said, I will only be happy when I get my house. Okay. So I have to be happy first, because my happiness is attached to that house. So I have to be that frequency happy. So where you had the house first to be happy, right? You have to be that first to get that. It can't be the other way. Hi Terry, welcome in, love. It can't be any other way. Welcome in. So if I want to be a thing, and only when I get that thing, am I going to be it? You will never get it. Because your personality attracts your thing. So ask yourself, what are you identifying yourself as? Is a thought, absolutely. Absolutely. So I am always happy, because no matter what I'm attracting, it's coming. And I'm not going to judge it as a good or a bad, because as soon as I judge it, I'm closing doors. Because I'm creating the negative. So the demons are our shadows. Is a thought. That's right. Only now exists to me. Right. So you have to become your personality to become that now. And by becoming that now, I speak things into existence. Have you ever heard of the people say you need to be Delulus? Be Delulus. I have an amazing 4x4 standing out my gate. See, I'm being Delulus. But you're not being authentic to who? To you? Because you need evidence? I don't have to prove anything to anyone. That's right. Change it. I'm living my life for me. But I need you to prove it. For what? I'm living my life for me. But I need you to show me. For what? I'm living my life for me. Yeah, but you're my friend. I don't give a flying fuck. I'm living my life for me. You're living a life for you. You don't have to prove things to me, and I don't have to prove things to you. I had so-called friends not tell me anything about my accomplishments. No one said congratulations to me. No one. So-called friends. But they expect me to congratulate them. So I have no expectations anymore. Don't expect me to do it for you if you're not going to do it for me. That's my reality. So my personality creates my reality, because that's what my ego chooses to identify. And once I've identified it, I speak in the now existence. Therefore I am. That's right, Julie. I like it, ground self. Right. If you guys want to take that as a reminder, take a screenshot as a reminder. Thank you for tapping, guys. Thank you for tapping. We're on 90K. And then I have to go. So we've got 10K to go. If we can do 10K in 5 minutes, I'll be forever grateful for all of you. Thank you. There's 29 of you. So whoever wants to take a screenshot, take a screenshot. Yes, you become what you think. That's right, Timmy Time. And that means you have to cancel all belief systems that you've had. Any belief systems that you've had that's not worked out for you now, you have to take away and add new belief systems. What makes you happy now? Now, only now exists. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the roses, Nazipo. Trust you're doing well, my love. You too. You too. Thank you so much for sharing your beautiful energy with us. I appreciate you. I trust and know this helped many. I trust and know this is how I changed my reality. And I didn't have books showing me this. I'm reading books now that's validating everything that I have been doing. It's really helpful. There you go. I know I give tough love, but sometimes we need tough love. But I still love you. I love you unconditionally as I love myself. And I want the best for you as I want for myself. Expand the mind. That's right. Expand the mind. Believe in knowing I don't know. Well, tummy time, ask yourself what you believe. I'm a tough cookie? Yes. Tough cookie with a feather that doesn't want the feather. It's called a duster. Sophie knows what I'm talking about. By the way, I've kept it just for you. As soon as you give me your email address, Sophie, I'll be emailing it to you. The consciousness is self. The consciousness is nothing. It's not a body. It's not a mind. It's no thing. It's no one. It's just something wanting to experience, which is unconditional love. So everybody says authenticity, but in true essence, it's unconditional love. It doesn't know anything but unconditional love because it knows that everything is a fragmentation of self. Nothing is outside of you, Timmy. Everything is inside of you. As a matter of fact, you are inside of it in true form. So this is consciousness. This is you. This is me. This is everybody else in there. All interconnected. Experiencing whatever they want just to learn because consciousness is bored. And consciousness just wants to learn. That's all consciousness wants to do. So none of the things that you're reading in books and belief systems are real. It's just illusions created for an experience. Everything is you. All is self. All of you is we, me, I, you, us. So when you're judging someone, you're judging yourself. So you've got NPCs in your reality. So this is your reality, and then you've got NPCs, which is outside of you, which is non-player characters. Non-player characters. Makes me giggle, says Julie. Okay. Non-player characters means that everybody outside of me is merely reflecting parts of me to help me with my story. And for them, I'm a non-player character. So right now, in your reality, I'm a non-player character. I'm just adding something to your reality. I'm giving you seeds. Yes, I don't like the word soul, but that's my perspective only. That's right, Julie. Okay. So everybody is playing a part in your journey for you to experience your personality's reality now. Does that make sense? And the only way you can experience it is through an ego identity. So you have to become that personality to learn that experience. And you can change it. And many people change it every 5 and 5 years. For me, it's every 5 and 5 years. When I started doing my self-awareness, when I started doing my dark night of the soul, I realized my reality kept changing for 5 years. There are some people that theirs are 10 and 10 years, and then there's some people that don't change because they are stagnant. And energy doesn't like to be stagnant because once it's stagnant, it slows down. Energy needs to move, to become. And once you become stagnant and you're not moving and becoming, it gets bored and it will leave that vessel to another vessel so it can find something to experience because it doesn't like to sit still. It's like a radio station. A radio station always has to be on, right? It's always got to The trees always have to sing. The birds always have to sing. Everything is a song. Listen to your symphony, your song. Always vibing. Yes, everybody manifested this live today. I manifested this live, and you, as my non-NPCs, my non-player characters, added value. You all added value to the live, which you also manifested because you were seeking guidance. And trust me, when I talk to you, I'm talking to myself. I remind myself every day. When I talk to you, I'm talking to myself, and I remind myself every day. I feel as though I live in 7 years every 1 year. Yes, Janine. Yes, you can. It's a possibility. I'm giving you a new neighbor. Yes, we manifested that for you. No, I hear you. I understand we did. We manifested through the ego. Okay, any questions? Because we've got 3K to go. As soon as the 3K goes, I'm off. Now is the only thing that exists. That's right. Now is the potential for all possibilities. And when you're no longer attached to a label, and I'm going to give you this advice, right? I'm going to give you guys this advice. I talk about this in my podcast. I have a podcast on Patreon. If anyone's ready to listen to it and you're ready, go ahead onto my Patreon page. It's on my link on my bio. There are 2 tiers. One is Master, Guru, and then Guru, right? Master Guru, there are extra tools there for you to reach your highest potential, right? Connecting to all that you are. And then Guru just has motivation, podcast, and podcast. Okay. I've got a Discord community. Anybody is welcome. There are free tools there. Free tools. There are free tools. Our questions just ego. Our questions, yes, because it needs validation. But there's nothing wrong with that. Trust me, I've asked myself so many questions. When I was going through my awakening, it was not even funny. Questioning yourself is the biggest gift you could ever give yourself, esoteric. When you're not attached to people, places, and things. So take a screenshot.